Hello everyone, welcome back to another round of Deck of Panning. This is a project that I created after being inspired by Books with Maddie's TBR game. She is linked in my description box, and I did ask her permission to adapt her TBR game into a project pan. This is the 4th year in a row we are doing this project, and it runs from January 20th to December 20th. Yes, that's only 11 months, and I did that on purpose. I am uploading this video ahead of everyone else so that if you are new to this project pan, you have all of the details available to you, but also if you're returning to the project pan, you can get the 411 on all of the changes, as I do change the board up every single year just to keep it fun and interesting. So we will be going over the basics of this project pan for, again, if you're new. Then I will be explaining the changes to the new game board, and then we'll finish off the video with my personal introduction to this project, and then I'll be back on track with everyone else for February 20th. But if you are participating, aim to have your project pan YouTube video or Instagram posts up around the 20th of the month. For this project pan, you need a deck of cards. This is a game style project pan, a roulette style project pan, if you will, and it's not meant to be the most strategic. Oftentimes people use it in a more shop my stash kind of capacity. I don't have any rules around you must hit pan, you must finish products. You can adapt this game as you need, and same with the prompts too. In this project, you will start off with 5 products, which means you'll be pulling 5 cards for your introduction. This is a rolling project pan. As you meet your goal on products and you're rolling them out of this project, you pull a new card in, and using that card you will choose the product that you're rolling into this project. Every month on or around the 10th of the month, I shuffle up the game board, so the game board looks different from month to month. Therefore, you don't really need to keep track of which cards you're pulling, because if you pull the same card 2 months in a row, the prompt that it corresponds to will not be the same. Now, that also makes it a bit challenging because you can pull 2 different cards and receive the same prompt. So sometimes you get, the prompt a foundation more than once, and you end up with more than one foundation in your project, for example, and that's just a part of the challenge in these game style project pans. On the spreadsheet linked below, you can save that Google Sheets file. That is where I update the board, so you don't need to go searching for the game board every single month. I just update it on the same file. If you're unsure on one of the prompts, on one of the tabs there is a prompt list in alphabetical order that has all the prompts listed along with a description for them. However, those are just ideas. If you want to, you can interpret a prompt however you want to. If you want to bend the rules a little bit to really fit in a product that you are really wanting to work on, go ahead. If you get a prompt like highlight, you don't wear highlighter on your cheek, but you do on your inner corner, choose an inner corner highlighter shade, or those brightening highlighting under eye setting powders, you can choose something like that. You can twist the prompts how you want. I am not going to be this big gatekeeper for this game and tell you you're doing something wrong. I'm a pretty laid back kind of person when it comes to project panning, so you can do whatever you like. With the prompts, they're open to interpretation. The one that is not open to interpretation is the Joker. Now this, I know a lot of people really don't like the Joker, but to me, this is a game, and so this is like the big bad of the game, the boss guy of the game. I don't know. The Joker is the card that you don't want to get. And for this, it's are you joking, and you roll in a product that you really don't want to pan. Now, I feel like some people interpret this as a product that you are going to hate pan. That was not my intention at all. Choose something that is going to be a challenge, something that you wouldn't normally roll into a project pan. Maybe it's one of those products that are for special occasions and it was expensive, so you don't want to use it up. You don't have to use it up, but maybe you set like a 30 use goal on it so your money's not going to waste. Maybe black eyeshadow really intimidates you and you want to be like pushed outside of your comfort zone. Maybe it's an eyeshadow pigment, which would obviously be challenging, but again, you own it, you should use it. So maybe set a usage goal. Maybe that foundation that is just not your favorite and you're avoiding using, but yet you won't declutter it. You can interpret it however you want. You don't need to choose something that you let you know that you're going to hate and like it's going to ruin your panning experience. Just choose something that's challenging to you, something that's special to you, something that you wouldn't normally roll into a project pan. Maybe it's brand new. I don't know. Again, open to interpretation, but please choose something that is actually something that you don't want to pan at the same time. Does that make any sense? The face cards stay the same. They do not get shuffled around, but they do change each year. So I will be going over those in a moment. Last year I introduced an optional skip that if you choose a card that you really don't want to roll in, maybe it will be your third foundation rolled into this project. You don't want to do it. Maybe you hate panning skincare. I don't know. I had a way to like get out of that last year and I feel like not very many people used it, which that's fine. I had said that you could discard that card but draw 2 new cards to replace it, and you can try your best to combine the 2 new prompts that you got. So you're not adding to your project pan, but it makes it more challenging in choosing a product to put in. So I will allow that again this year, but this does exclude the Joker. Now let's have a look at this year's game board. It looks very similar. I just changed up the face cards and then some prompts disappeared. Lots of prompts were added for the new year that I'm really excited for. Immediately, I feel like a lot of you are going to notice that the queen spaces are the same for both red and black cards. And these say pick your space with asterisks. So last year, pick your space meant that you can choose any space on the game board that you wanted, that you were hoping for. The asterisks, is that even the right word? Referring to, you can pick your space, but you must go in the column that matches the card you got. So if you got the Queen of Hearts, you can choose any space in the Hearts column. If you get the Queen of Spades, you can choose any space in the Spades column. So you don't have full range of the entire game board. You must choose a prompt within your matching suits column. For Ace, we have one that is about the same and another new addition. So for your red Ace, I put pick up 2. That's add another product. The reference is Uno. My kids love Uno and it has that like +2 card and they say pick up 2 when they lay it. Crazy 8s also. But this prompt, you pick up 2 new cards and it will increase your project pan by 1 item. The black Ace is something new. That is a prompt from Emma, and I loved her suggestion so much in our Instagram group chat. It is a get out of jail free card. Now this one is a little bit different. It's obviously a Monopoly reference. It has replaced the veto on the board, but you keep this card for future use. You do not return it to your deck. You can't just like keep getting a bunch of black aces as you go through, but unlike the veto, you don't need to choose something right away. If you are very happy with the products that you have in your project currently, you can keep it for when you pull in a prompt that you're really not interested in, and you can use the veto to get out of jail free. And I just think that this is going to add another level of something fun to this game. Our Jack cards, the red Jack is a cream or liquid product similar to Partners in Creme. Choose a cream or liquid type of product. And then the opposite of that, the black Jacks are a powder product. And then we went over Queen already, and the Kings are again two opposing prompts. For our red Kings, we have Hit a Pan, and our black Kings is Has a Pan. So Hit a Pan is obviously choose a product that you want to hit pan on, and Has a Pan is choose a product that already has a pan showing. You can expand the pan, you can try and finish it if you're feeling ambitious, whatever you want to do. And then our game board, the one that shuffles around every month, looks exactly the same. However, there are some new prompts. There are some new prompts in the prompt list if you wanted to have a perusal. If you have any questions, definitely leave those in the comments below. I'm just going to have a quick look. Peach Fuzz is definitely a new one, and that is in reference to the Pantone color of the year. So choose something that is peach, has peach packaging, has a peach smell, something like that. Again, you can like twist these prompts a little bit. Wild card, you can choose any product you want. A baby goal, I really liked this suggestion, is just a teeny goal. You want to use something 5 times, that is fun. Pop culture, I feel like, is one we had in the past that people found a little bit tricky. This is a collab product with, I don't know, like a TV show. It could be something that reminds you of a book, a movie, a TV show, something in pop culture. It could be literally a collaboration with something in pop culture, something celebrity related, something like that. And I feel like that pretty much covers the basics. This is the 4th year going, so I feel like I don't need to over explain everything year after year. Most people have a general sense of how this project works. I will be doing my introduction as well, so that will help clear things up. And then of course, any questions you have in the comments below, I will be sure to get back to you. I'm really excited to have this project coming back this year, and I'm happy with the changes that I made. If you would like to be added to the Instagram group chat, slide into my DMs over on Instagram and I can add you. I did have the input from the group chat as I made the changes for this new game board, and I really appreciate all their feedback, and it's super fun for me to chat with you guys. And then when it's time for everyone to be pulling new cards for their updates, it's just fun. And I do hope to be more active in that this coming year. I am just eager to draw in my 5 cards. I have my Winnie the Pooh cards, and I do have a Joker card in here. I, knock on wood, did not get the Joker at all last year, which is crazy. I don't think I will have such good luck this year. I'm going to draw 5 cards to start, and we will choose some products to start off the year. I won't start using them until the 20th though. Let's go. First, I have the 10 of Hearts, which is a seasonal product. I am currently in winter, so a product that I like to use in winter. Next up, I have the 10 of Diamonds, which is Peach Fuzz, one of the new prompts, which is really fun. The 7 of Clubs, which is Influenced, a product that I was influenced to purchase. 2 more cards. This is the 3 of Clubs, which is an eyeshadow. And lastly, I have the 6 of Clubs. I got no face cards. That's crazy. And that is Favorite Color. Alright, I definitely have some thinking that I need to do on what products I'm going to roll in. I'll meet you right back here when I've chosen my products and the goals I have for them. I'm so excited to be doing this project again. Alright guys, I'm ready. I feel good with the selection of products that I have chosen. I hope. The first card I got was the 10 of Hearts, which was a seasonal product, and I'm choosing a gimme product. This is the Body Shop Coconut Body Butter. I only use body butters in the winter, otherwise I feel they're too heavy on my skin. This says on the label I got it in December of 2018, so old, but I only have this much left in it. My goal is obviously going to be to finish this off. I have discovered I am really bad at using lotions, body butters, and have accumulated quite a lot, and I believe this is the oldest one that I have, so I'm going to finish this. Next I got the 10 of Diamonds, which is Peach Fuzz, and this might be a little on the nose, but I'm choosing the Too Faced Peach Perfect Foundation. This is one of the products I hope to finish this year, so I'm going to have a finish goal on this. This is going to take me a really long time to finish. It's one of those longer haul products. I don't want all super easy gimme products in this project or use it as a shop my stash. I want a couple of more challenging things, so I want to finish this peach. Obviously it goes with this. This was in my 24 makeup products to use this year. Then I got the 7 of Clubs, which was influenced, and I was influenced a very long time ago by Kathleen Lights to purchase the Too Faced Cocoa Contour palette. I would like to hit pan in one of the shades. Again, this is something that might take a long time. I'm going to be going for light cocoa and set my under eyes with this powder. I don't know how long that is going to take. I imagine quite a few months once again. For the 3 of Clubs, this is for eyeshadow. I chose a palette that was in my winter palettes video, and I chose the Cosmic Brushes Serenity palette, and I would like to use this palette 10 times. The reason I chose this one is not only is the color story beautiful, and I've really grown to love their formula in this last year. I really want to place another order with them for the Winter Wonderland palette, as well as the Gothic vampire-y something one this coming year, but I want to make sure I show the palettes I currently have from them love first. So I'm going to use this one 10 times. I don't know how quickly I will be able to do that, but I'm really looking forward to creating more looks out of this palette. And lastly, for 6 of Clubs, I got Favorite Color. My favorite color is kind of like a yellowy orange, like a mac and cheese kind of color, like just visually, not necessarily in makeup. I got this prompt last year and chose my Alamar blush trio because it has a blush shade like that. This time I'm going with, this is a bit of a stretch, but it's close enough. I had trouble choosing something that wasn't an eyeshadow or the product that I chose last time. This is the Colourpop Creme Gel Liner in collaboration with RawBeautyKristi in the shade Marigold. And this is an orangey, yellowy kind of shade. I think it's close enough. I would like to use this eyeliner 10 times. So these are the products that I'm starting the year off with. I feel really good about this. I have 2 more challenging goals, 1 easy peasy goal, and this should allow me to draw in a new card next time, as well as 2 smaller usage goals, again to shop my stash, rotate through things a little bit faster, but I don't believe these will be rolled out within 1 month. So my goal for my first update is to obviously have my body butter empty and be able to draw in a new card. But that is everything for my Deck of Panning 2024 how-to and introduction video. I hope that I was able to explain everything clearly enough. I didn't want to ramble on as long as I have in years past, but I think I covered all of the main points. Let me know if you're joining in this project pan, if you're excited, down in the comments. I'm so excited to watch everyone's intros. And I will be keeping an eye on the hashtags on Instagram too, of course. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!